Okay, guys, it's Chris from Team Innovation here, and due to popular request, this is my Masked Hero deck profile version 3.0. Now, originally, version 3.0 was not going to come until the release of blazeman because that's when I think the deck will make the most impact of a change. But I got a lot of subscribers requesting that I give them a deck profile now because a lot of you guys got regionals coming up, so I completely get it, and I don't want you guys feeling like I'm letting you guys down. So without further ado, let's begin. I'm gonna give you guys an explanation of everything. One Alias, two Summoner Monk, two Bubble Man, three Shadow Mist, two Goblinberg, three MST, one Book of Moon, two Hero Lift, three Mass Change. It was two Miracles, the other one's right there. One Mass Charge, one Soul Charge, two Dark Hole, three Rhoda, one Regeki. One Warning, one Compose, one Vanities, three Call of Hundreds, one Ring of Destruction, one Bottomless, three Mirror Force. Then of course two Dark Law, one Anki. Sorry for the glare, but I recorded with my phone for guys who never been to my channel before. One Koga, one Acid, one Ab-Zero, one Ragnar Zero, one Castell, one Stereo Champion Gendiva, Diamond Direwolf, Cowboy, Blade Armor, Exciton, Scholar. Now, very brief explanations. If you guys haven't seen the first version 1.0 version 2.0, it'll be on the channel. But pretty much, the deck is pretty much a little bit the same thing. The only big notable changes is the release with the April 1st ban list. We had to cut a Vanities down to one, but that was easily replaceable by a Ring of Destruction. A lot of players are opting not to run Ring of Destruction, and I don't know why. The OCG hero players have been running for a while now. I mean, there's a channel with Trap Card, Burn Damage, and this deck can OTK at times, especially with the release of Anki. So there's games where you can ring your opponent, then you can mass charge into Anki, mass change into Anki, run over somebody, grab another mass change Anki, mass change the Anki into a Dark Law and attack for game. Like little stupid plays like that. So Ring of Destruction is really good for bringing down your opponent's life points to help you go for game. And then I only run two Hero Lives. Most builds run three. I run two because I felt like three is too cloggy. Two is just the perfect number for me. That's just player preference. So yeah, and I love my three Call of Hunters due to the fact that it helps promote the OTK plays. Because as you guys already know, I am in the next great Yugioh tournament. And this card has definitely been an MVP, grabbing back Shadow Mist, grabbing a Mass Change, and just going off with Dark On, etc. So yeah. And if you got for a lot of you subscribers of mine, so you guys notice I bumped Mirror Force up to 3. Reason being, against like the BA matchup and the Nacross matchup and the Satellar Knight matchup, like two Mirror Force were doing great. It was burning down my opponent's resources. And it had my opponents always being scared of, damn, I hope you don't run a 3 and attack. And then I'll be like, nah, I don't run a 3. So now I do run a 3. So now it's like, okay, cool, Mirror Force, Mirror Force. I don't always just Mirror Force for no reason. I make them waste a lot of resources, then Mirror Force. Or I Mirror Force if I get Dark Law on the field. Because Mirror Force plus Dark Law is like pretty much game. Really good plays. And you know the Miracle Fusion for the late game comebacks and Regeki is pretty much self-explanatory. Book of Moon, good channel with trap cards, so yeah. And then the two Dark Laws, obvious. Anki has done so much for this deck, but I'll get more into that into my hero deck discussion video I'm going to be doing after this video. And yeah, the deck is pretty much standard other than that. And Gendiva is really good because of the Burning Abyss matchup. Now the Tour Guy got hit. The deck is going to be more relying on special summon monsters from the hand. So therefore Gendiva go into place because if they special summon the monster in the hand, you can Gendiva out of the way. Now, some players are probably saying, where's the Abyss Dweller? I personally like Gendiva better due to the fact I just mentioned now. And plus, Dark Law is 10 times better than Abyss Dweller, so I just felt like there was no point of doing Abyss Dweller. So, let me get to the side deck now. Okay, guys, here's the side deck now. Two Flying Sea, two Max Sea, two of each of the hands, two Fairy Wind, two Light Imprisoned Mirror, and to round off the side deck 15, 3 Share Rise. Now, in my last version, I had 2 Share Rise main deck, 1 Share Rise side deck. I feel like now, due to the increased popularity of more rogue decks, thanks to Konami, I feel like Share Rise is not a good card to main deck anymore, because a few people have already dropped Necros to pick up things like Gladiator Beast. I don't know why. Things like Fire Fist, I mean, I get it. Everyone wants to try out variety. So just for the time being, I had to move Shared Ride to the side deck based on that reason alone. Now, with that being said, for all of you guys that are running Mind Crush over Shared Ride, Mind Crush is another good option. You can main deck, but personally, I like having my Triple Call, Triple Mirror from my main deck. So that's the only reason I don't run Mind Crush. And plus, I don't own them right now, so I feel like Mind Crush is a good card. But I feel like you don't need both. You can either run one or the other. And I prefer Shared Ride because every time I activate it on Necros, I pretty much won the game. Light Imprison Mirrors because the Tellarknights, once again, everything got a little weaker. So obviously that means tier 2 decks get stronger. And you still need it for the Tellarknights. The Fairy Winds and the Hands, these were mainly before for Cleaford. And honestly, they're going to pretty much, I thought about stay the same. I thought about taking Fairy Winds out because Cleaford probably won't be as relevant, but due to the fact that I feel like Cleaford is still a good deck, Fairy Wind has to come in. And then also, we have decks like Yosenju's that like to set up a back row and continuous cards, so it's a good side deck card for Yosenju's as well. The Hands is pretty much good for the abundance of road decks like the Fire Fist and etc. The Hands are always stay in favor. And then last but not least, 2 Flying C, 2 Max C for the Burning Abyss. You resolve this on Burning Abyss player. Oh crap, I just dropped one. You resolve Flying C on the Burning Abyss player, they're going to be pretty much in a bad position. Pop in their field, they don't have the tour guide to continue to recover. Then Max C helps you gain an advantage over them. So, with all that being said, hope you guys enjoyed this deck profile. If you did, give it a big thumbs up to show your support. Let's try to get 50 likes to this video. Comment down in the comment section below, what are you guys' thoughts on my deck profile at hand. Version 4.0 will be coming next month with the release of blazeman, with an extensive discussion with the deck like how I'm doing it today, because this deck is constantly changing and I want to be the person who pioneer it to a top 32, actually first place at YCS Chicago, and hopefully first place at the 150th YCS. So with all that being said, I do these videos because I truly believe in helping you guys become better players, and I also do these videos because I truly believe you guys help me become better players. This was Chris from Team Innovation signing out. Peace guys, have a good day.